So in this multi-feat video, I decided to have 3 separate feats into one video. I just don't want this video to be really small, so that's why I decided to have 3 different feats into one video. Anyways, this is your awesome host Dave, and the very first feat is where Superman saved partial of Dr. Verita's ship from something that behaved like a black hole. Now, this happened in Supergirl comics, where Supergirl and Dr. Veritas were talking about Superman and how he saved his ship. Now, Superman is no stranger when it comes to black holes. So there are many events where Superman has dealt with black holes, which I could remember off the top of my head is Superman tanking black hole bullets, Superman going through a black hole with Brainiac, and also returning back to Earth swimming through several black holes to cure him from the Doomsday virus. Now, going back to the ship where Superman saved, like I said, Superman is no stranger to black holes. He has definitely overcome several black holes, so this one is any different. This is just giving the benefit of the doubt that Superman can deal with a black hole. So unfortunately, my friends, I cannot give an exact level of durability for Superman in this particular feat. But just so you know that there is a feat where Superman has dealt with something that resembles a black hole. So moving on to the next feat. Now this feat, I literally went over it. I didn't really pay attention to what was happening. But now that I have an idea what was going on, I finally realized how amazing this feat is. So let me recap a little bit on this feat. Now, around this time, Superman's powers were being unstable. This is due to the fact that the event prior was he got Kara's instability and he put it upon himself. And even with that, he was given a kryptonite chain so that it could suppress his powers, weaken him a little bit so that he doesn't necessarily go all haywire. Now, Superman requested assistance from Hiro. Now, his good old friend gave him a specialized armor for Superman. This is to help him with everything that he is going through. And with this armor, he was going to be able to continue fighting. Now, there was an objective that needed to be completed. That was closing the portal that was being opened to another reality. Now, this is a feat where I definitely didn't understand it until I watched this video. Now, this video is going to explain a lot what just happened. Now, when I first came across this event, I was just like, man, it just detonated on Superman. It's just like, whatever. But not until I recently saw a video from, in a nutshell, about wormholes. Now, there was this one part of the video that caught my attention and reminded me of this feat, and I was just like, wait a minute, Superman actually tanks something huge. So I'm going to replay this part of the video. You guys could watch the entire video. It's one of my favorite channels. You could just watch this video and listen to every part of this video, and then you'll understand exactly what Superman tanked.
Ends in ours, or a wormhole to another universe, it will try to close unless we have something propping it open. For very old string theory wormholes, that's the cosmic strings job. For man-made wormholes, we need a new ingredient: exotic matter. This isn't anything like we find on Earth, or even antimatter. It's something totally new and different and exciting, with crazy properties like nothing that's ever been seen before. Exotic matter is stuff that has negative mass. Positive mass, like people and planets and everything else in the universe, is attractive because of gravity. But negative mass would be repulsive. It would push you away. This makes a kind of anti-gravity that props open our wormholes. And exotic matter must exert enormous pressure to push space-time open, greater even than the pressure at the centers of neutron stars. With exotic matter, we could weave space-time however we see fit.
Hope you guys got that, but either ways, I'm going to elaborate. In order to have a portal open, you need pressures greater than the core of a neutron star in order to maintain that open. So if that core pressure was to be removed out of the equation, obviously gravity will close that wormhole. Now, for this feat, Superman was at the very center of all of this, and when that variable was removed, everything that was keeping the integrity of the wormhole, it exploded on Superman. All that energy just came crashing down on Superman, surviving pressures that are greater than the core of a neutron star. This occurred when Superman was unstable, had a kryptonite necklace around his neck, and he was weakened. But hey, Superman is still planetary, right? That's what people are still trying to argue still. But anyways, going to the very last feat on the list, this is where Superman fought Batman in Batman Comics issue 35 and 36. This is where the Justice League was infected by the Joker virus. Now, Batman was the only one left to actually face all of them, right, using the Justice Buster. But when he fought everybody, the very last one was Superman. And when he fought Superman, he unleashed a weapon that I overlooked and I didn't pay attention to, until I realized that Ray Palmer was actually mentioned in this comic. Now, Ray Palmer has technology that he is able to shrink things in very small size. Now, Batman mentioned microscopic suns. At first, people don't take this feat into consideration just because this is microscopic. But Ray Palmer, or also known as the Atom, has technology not only to shrink in size, but to also be able to control the weight and be able to become denser than what it is. And in this instance, Atom was able to be as dense as a white dwarf star. And you can imagine when Batman mentioned that he had red microscopic suns in the very fist of the Justice Buster, and Batman just decked Superman on the face with it, and Superman wasn't even fazed by it. Now, what's even more crazy is that in the actual interview, the writer stated that Superman or the entire Justice League were not even at full power. They weren't necessarily trying. So, not at full power, using Red Sun to actually weaken Superman, tanking multiple microscopic red suns to the entire face, and Superman was not even fazed by this. This is a multi-solar system level durability. So I guess now I believe by this point Superman should be above planetary, right? I know I got a lot of people telling me that New 52 is like hardly above planetary. I'm just like, no. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I just want to apologize again for delaying some videos. I've been focusing a lot on many things in my life, including the webcomic that I'm up to doing. So anyways, I'm almost done with the Kid Buu versus Superman comic, and it's going to be also a video. So guys, thank you guys so much for waiting patiently. I'm working really hard on it. I'm working on the very last issue, and then hopefully by then I could be able to do a Kid Buu versus Superman video. But as of right now, I have other things to still put. I still got a little bit more of mid-feats to go. So you guys, thank you guys so much for your patience. So anyways, until next time.